If I had to describe my research in 3 words, it would be blood, sweat, and MS. Let me explain. My research is on multiple sclerosis, the leading form of disability in young working adults in the world. And I'm here to bring attention to depression, fatigue, and cognitive dysfunction, affecting up to 75% of these patients. These feelings are subjective. They can include finding it hard to remember things, having difficulty concentrating. How about low mood, which affects your motivation and your energy levels? All these things are cumulative consequences, and they contribute to the disability that's present in MS. My research aims to quantify these feelings so they exist on more than just a psychological level. We want to make the subjective objective. We've established a biochemical pathway in the brain that diverts the production of a chemical called serotonin. And we can think of serotonin as something that makes us happy, like birthday cake. Something that doesn't make us happy is when someone eats all of our cake. Maybe this is a little kid at our party, a niece or a nephew. Let's call them Quinn. All the names have been changed for the purposes of this analogy. So now Quinn's eaten all of the birthday cake and we're upset, and he's full of energy. So he's running around, knocking things over, maybe he breaks a glass, and we're just waiting for him to use up all of his energy. Well, there's actually something called Quinn that's present in abundance in MS patients' blood, and it's a marker of reduced amounts of serotonin, which is something that also makes us feel good. And Quinn also gets overexcited, and it overstimulates all of our cells and our brain cells to the point where they're damaged and they die. And through this process, Quinn is also using up all the body's energy. So it's a good marker of mood, energy levels, and cognitive functioning. The second part of my research is actually looking at ways to reduce Quinn through exercise. Exercise is cheap, and it's got relatively few side effects compared to drug therapies. So we want to tailor an exercise regime through cycling that accounts for baseline fitness levels as well as physical disability in MS. Overall, I'll be conducting a randomized controlled trial that will be comparing the differences between psychological symptoms in those doing this cycling intervention and those on the waitlist. Blood and urine will also be collected in order to see whether these changes in symptoms are related to changes in Quinn levels. So overall, my research is transforming the way that we're defining and measuring psychological disability and providing everyday treatment options through blood, sweat, and MS.